Laverne Cox held nothing back in her chat with June's issue of In commemoration of Pride Month, speaking out on hot-button issues such as dealing with President, social media hate and the ongoing violence against trans women. The star, 46, said she's aware of the mean and hateful interactions she sees in comments sections, but believes it to be an inevitable side effect of something more important, the First Amendment. Free speech brings that, and we have to learn to fortify ourselves when all that comes at us. I'm saying that to myself now, said Cox, who called the hate an unfortunate side effect of social media. Less than span class equals mole style bold greater than scroll below for video less than span greater than. I try to stop reading when I see negative stuff and I don't ever engage with anything negative. That's super important. The Mobile, Alabama native, speaking out on politics in the issue, stressed the importance of people showing up to vote to preserve LGBTQ rights under the current administration, which Trump supporter Caitlyn Jenner said has been the worst ever in terms of issues impacting the transgender community in a chat in March. I like to remind myself and remind everybody that the current President of the United States won by about 80,000 votes across 3 states, said Laverne, who plays Sophia Bursette on the Netflix hit. It's not a lot of people, and his opponent won the popular vote. That reminds me that it's important for every person to turn out and vote and let our voices be heard. It's a call and reminder that, just because we have rights now, it doesn't mean those rights won't be rolled back. Laverne said that the epidemic of violence trans women in minorities face marks the intersection of racism and sexism and trans misogyny, in particularly when it comes to sex work. Trans women who are doing sex work are more likely to experience violence as well, she said. Trans people are being forced into survival sex work, so that's another reason. At the end of the day, we haven't had enough of a cultural shift where we can believe and understand that trans women are women. That is at the heart of why we're being murdered. The issue also features a photo shoot with Cox, as well as an interview and photo spread of Ezra Miller. Miller spoke out on what his band stands for, in terms of representing otherness, in some way that's very natural to us, very inevitable in that we are people who have always felt other in the world. Then at the same time it's very important to recognize the privileges we all have, mostly as white people. It takes somewhat of a diligence, and when creating we should include perspectives that are not just those that we regularly come by. Miller said that the current environment is a really exciting one, as people are blending all sorts of genres, sounds and histories, and are feeling pretty empowered to write songs about things that were previously taboo. Like their queerness or about other political ideas. It's very exciting to see some of these artists have great success.